Feels like your spine is ripped from your body, but don't worry, it's very safe.
6 a.m. in the morning, this director asked me to come here for what?
Hi.
Huh? We're going for a chiropractor?
Are we? Yes!
Have I ever heard of a chiropractic treatment? Yeah! I learned from all the TikTok.
Do I know about chiropractic treatment? A bit.
I've always wanted to try, always want to, but never gotten a chance to.
Have I ever been to a chiropractic treatment before? No. One thing is that I don't like people touching me, okay? All the massages and everything is a no-no for me.
I've never been there. I only saw the clips of people getting their bone cracked and everything.
I've seen videos, always want to be the person that got cracked.
Legit, there's only two things that I hate, right? I have two fears. One is knife, and the next thing is massage. You know how they pull their neck like that? Oh my god, that thing is...
As you can see, it says hopeless, so I'm kinda hopeless.
My impression of chiropractor, guy that wear white.
Buffy guys, you know, they have to like crack bones, sometimes have to lift up people.
Never thought of like chiropractor being a lady, but yeah, I'm very excited.
I will be more comfortable, and also I never heard of girl chiropractor before, so that's great.
What? She's a girl?
Hi, I'm Dr. Kim. I am the co-founder of Kim's Chiropractic, and I've been a chiropractor for about 8 years now. So as a chiropractor, we assess and consult patients about their problems that they might have regarding any back pain, neck pain, ankle pain, wrist pain especially.
I have very stiff shoulder, so I usually have to like crack my own bones regularly, maybe 10 times a day.
I do feel a little bit of tension, but it is not super tight. In general, most people in Malaysia, they come for treatment when they have pain. So that's a very typical presentation to a clinic.
I have, like back problem and shoulder lah.
Where exactly?
Like usually like right shoulder lah. Very like
Lengo?
lengo, yeah.
On a scale of 1 to 10, how much lengo-ness do you feel?
I will give like 8.
Oh,
Yeah.
it goes quite high lah.
Yeah.
Does it feel numb on your arm?
Sometimes, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, so it has started to affect your nerves already lah.
Mm.
The thing is, the only way you know you have a problem is when you have pain. So come in as early as possible so that you can get treated and prevent the problem from getting any worse. Yeah, I noticed you're very hunched.
Yes.
Yeah, so basically it's like this kind of position.
And then like sometimes shoulder low when I wake up, like I'm not sure if it's like, oh, I woke up on the wrong side of the bed or
Yeah.
something. Sometimes the shoulder will feel quite sore.
It's understandable because your posture, you know, it really contributes to the structure of your spine and its ability to help support you. So this side is bulging more lah, so this side is more overworked and then you look like a bit tilted. Actually, it's because this muscle is just bulging. We will do an assessment, a physical assessment, and we find the key areas that we will focus on, and then we will start the treatment by releasing and relaxing your muscles so that we can do the adjustment easier. I'm going to press down on your head. Is there any pain?
No.
Any pain?
No.
Okay, so that was a special test to see if there's any nerve involvement, because when you have spinal problems, if it's severe or more serious, then it will start to affect your nerve, and that's how people get numbness in their arms. Okay, but you don't have any of that, right?
No.
Okay, so your left leg is about 1.5 cm shorter than your right. Okay, that's very common.
Okay.
Okay, there's not much imbalance, only maybe half a cm shorter on the right. Okay, so it's about a bit more than 1 cm shorter on the right compared to the left. Is there any pain?
Oh, yeah.
Okay, so this is where you feel the lengo feeling lah. Okay, and also because this area has a lot of nerve, if it's too tight, it can compress on the nerves that go down into your arm. Okay, that's why you get the numbness sometimes.
Yeah.
And the root is usually up here. Okay, it's very stiff here. There's not much movement up here. This muscle is like hard as a rock. So I'm gonna press. You can feel it's like quite tight and quite painful because it's quite hard.
Yeah.
Okay, it's very common with slouching lah. Then this part has no tone. Okay,
What does no tone mean?
The muscle should have a firm tone. Okay, so if it's like soft or flabby, it's low tone. That means there's no muscle there lah. The
Oh,
muscle
so
has no
basically,
strength.
I have no
Okay.
muscle.
Your spine in general, there are a few areas that are restricted, the others are moving well and there's no pain, so that means the spine is not showing any signs of damage or wear and tear yet. Usually if I press down and there's pain, that means there's inflammation that caused by pressure and tension. So this joint moves okay, this one not so. So in general your spine is very stiff, okay, and your muscles are tight. So I would say your condition is moderate lah, moderate above. And I think you're younger than Mia, right?
The youngest.
Oh no! You shouldn't be having all these problems.
We will treat them by adjusting the areas that are especially stuck or misaligned, and that will affect the surrounding muscles, and then also it will allow the joint to move better, and then that will also allow the nerves to function and flow smoothly and freely, so that the pain will reduce, their numbness will also be relieved, and also bring back any function that they have lost.
So I'm going to use my massage gun first, then I'll go in a bit deeper with my hands, okay?
Okay. Really nice.
Okay, the muscles are overworked already, that's why they are sore. It's like you work them out, but they are not worked out. It's just because it's like too much pressure.
Ooh. Am I supposed to relax or tense up? I don't know. Done.
Are you still okay? No, not done.
A lot of people think that chiropractic is very painful. You will have pain during the treatment in the beginning especially.
Let me know if it's too painful, huh?
Okay.
I can tahan, right?
Can.
Release them. If too painful, you just let me know. Luckily, this part is only for a few minutes, just for a while. So you just tahan, ah.
The main goal of chiropractic is for us to prevent problems and to early detect like any issues that you might be having. Then it doesn't have to be a long-term treatment, especially just to relieve the pain, and also it won't be so difficult lah for you to get better.
What we are finding is like especially knots in your muscle, as they will call it, but for us we refer to them as trigger points, and then we release them, and then that allows the muscle to relax more and to stop the spasm lah. Okay, there's a knot in here, you can feel this like bulb. I feel like it's tighter here. I'm gonna release it because we're using our arms every day, so it's very common to overuse or strain these muscles at the side here. Yeah, so you can imagine like when you're young now and you're already having all these pain. When you're double your age. Okay, I'm gonna release this muscle. I'll be very gentle.
Just like my whole hand is breaking.
So bad. It's very normal because this area has a lot of nerves, so it goes down your arm.
Yes.
Over here, I'm gonna use the drop keys. Okay, so it's gonna make a loud sound, but it doesn't hurt. Okay.
Okay.
So you can see the legs have balanced up a bit more. Okay, your legs balanced up quite nicely. Just only a few shorter now. More balance.
So when we are treating the spine, we are finding for misalignments in the joints at the back here. So what happens when you have a misalignment is the bone goes out of place like that. This is something like what we would find, and the joint will be stuck. So when we adjust this joint and put it back into place and correct it like this, the joint pressure changes inside. What happens is that the nitrogen gas inside the joint, because of the change in joint pressure, it explodes, so it makes that sound. So the sound is just an after effect and not the main treatment, because anybody can crack themselves.
I want you to take a deep breath in and then breathe all the way out. Okay, that was a big one.
Yeah.
I noticed like your posture here is like a bit rounded also.
Is it because I keep looking at my phone?
That also, and also at the computer lah.
Mom was right.
At least it's not so stiff that it doesn't move lah. There's a lot of movement there, so that's a good sign. It's just that it's very misaligned.
As females, we rely a lot on our technique and our skills. So our speed, precision has to be on point so that we make up for our lack in root strength.
Don't worry, you won't fall off the table. Just keep relaxed, your toes behind your knee. Okay. 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 On this side.
Oh my god. I just came back from the dead. And is Chiro any different from Theta?
Yes, it's very different from the education to our philosophy. Both theory and practical wise, our techniques are different. The only similarity is that we sort of crack the joints.
Just keep as relaxed as you can. You see, this part doesn't even want to move. Okay, I'm going to loosen your muscles a bit more. Because actually your neck is the most tense area.
Okay.
Because when your head is, you're rounded on top and then your head moves forward, the muscle is in front, right? It's overstretched. So that's why.
The first time that we press this area is
Yeah.
very funny.
Okay, you just keep relaxed. Yeah. It's not very painful, right?
Yeah, no.
So I'm
What is this move?
relaxing your neck muscles because they are tight, right? So whenever we adjust, we want to make sure the muscles are relaxed and not so tense.
So this is not a ritual to kill people, huh?
You watch too many movies.
Do you think people are still kind of afraid of it?
Yeah, I think especially those people that are afraid of pain, even though they are already in pain, they are just scared of more pain. And also the videos that they see online sometimes is quite scary. But over here in Kim's Chiropractic, we take a more gentle approach and we do it according to your tolerance. So you're already in pain, expect a little bit more pain when we do the treatment in the beginning, but of course it will be bearable and to your tolerance.
So this part is very fun. You just keep relaxed. Okay, still alive.
Yes, I'm still alive.
So later I'll be doing a Y strap adjustment for you. Okay, that will decompress the area. Okay, so the first time is always going to feel a bit shocking. Alright, it's going to be a very powerful pull upwards. So it feels like your spine is ripped from your body. But don't worry, it's very safe and it's not painful, okay? Okay, you just have to relax, okay?
Oh my goodness. Thank you very much. The last pull was so shocked.
Yeah, it's a very different feeling. I've done it so many times and I still feel like very shocked when I get it done.
90% of our patients feel significant relief of pain and they can expect also fast recovery in just a few sessions. You can feel significant relief.
Okay, so that's pretty much the treatment. Okay, I want you to turn on your side and then slowly sit up. Okay.
Like good?
I feel great. I feel very relaxed, relieved, and also very sleepy. When I stand there, I'm like, okay, good posture. After the treatment, it was great, but unfortunately, like hearing that I'm kind of the worst out of the three, even I'm the youngest, it's kind of like, wow, like kind of like shocked me a bit lah. Like I said in the beginning, I'm still hopeless. But luckily I didn't die. So that's the important thing.
I'm still scared though, like after everything that happened, it felt good, but I'm still scared somehow to go on to the next session, the next one. I just don't know why, but it's good, but I do feel like, oh, it's a relief. I do feel like, oh, it's somewhat kind of like freer now when I move around.
Surprised that my leg is one long, one short. So after she adjusts, I think I can feel a bit at my back, like I can tell that she, like, I think it's balanced it up lah. So when I stand, I'm like, oh, okay, that's how it feels.
When she massaged you, really feel the pain. I even called my mom for help. Oh,
Did mommy come and help you?
Unfortunately not.
Mommy I think throughout the whole session, you can see that I was really nervous, I was tensed up. It's good, but it's just the process, I don't like it. You only have one spine, you cannot replace it. So please take care of your spine. I will just die young lah.
I think it's really like going to check for your dental or your like medical checkup, and it's also good to just come and like let the chiropractors assess so that you know for sure like do you need to solve something before it gets serious lah. So like before you have pain, you just like come pop by, drop by and just say hi, I just want to know if there's any problem. So yeah.
The next day.
Okay, so today is the day after the treatment. I actually feel really good. I was expecting sore or any sort of things, but nothing.
I fell asleep so easily. I had a good sleep. I had very, very good sleep.
I'm not gonna lie, I had a really good sleep last night.
Slept really well last night, so I don't know if it's because of the treatment or it's just because that we woke up really early for the shoot. We woke up like 6 a.m. for the shoot.
A bit sore body, but it feels like I'm working out yesterday, but it feels good. Yeah, it's like a good sore,
So I think since the treatment yesterday, I've been telling myself to sit straight, have good posture.
Dr. Kim was amazing. Like, I never expect like a female chiro to be able to do that. I'm like 1/3 the size of her, and she is able to like adjust my bones like skillfully.
I recommend to go to chiropractic and get your treatment, from a good doctor and a bit of advice from the doctor, to, better up yourself and to know what's going on with your body.
So yeah, and I would say overall I felt really good and yay!
Mgag.